Live
up,
in front of a
everybody?
studio audience.
Yu-Gi-Oh was filmed in front of a live studio audience. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Rico Podcast. I am your host, Jacob like Draco. And this is...
I rewrite. Hello.
Yeah.
Also, that was like you gotta, when you do the lead in, you gotta have some umph, man.
Well, I was trying to think of what to say because usually you do it.
I was like sitting here
And I
fucking
was
with
like,
stuff.
I
You're
usually
like,
just go off of what you say.
well, like you took initiative. That's all that matters.
What you were doing stuff.
Hey,
was
I'm
like,
proud
can't
of
just
you
sit
for
here.
taking initiative.
Can't just sit here and just be like, blah, 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 blah. Dream. So,
Hello, everybody. It is currently 2:20 a.m. on January 12th, 2021. I am Irie Wright, the host with the most and the biggest dick. And this is Jacob. Say hi, Jacob.
hi, Jacob.
And today, this is slick, the Smite Edition, because like it's just
Yeah.
we're
the
on
past
the
couple ones have been about Smite, but
no, the last one was about
this
anime.
is a special. Well, that's true, but this one is special.
So we're on the back end of Worlds Week. PK took down their second. This is their second World Championship. The first for their jungler. Yeah, in a row. Their second or the first for their jungler Cuvo Fred. And what's one of the things that's funny about this matchup is the jungler on the enemy on Ghost team was their jungler last year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of funny.
I felt like Sam had to like prove a point that he was better than Cuvo, even though they won. Sam performed way better as a jungler than Cuvo did.
And it was like from what I understand, it was like if you broke it down, the teams against each other like to their parts.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost performed their parts much better.
Yeah.
But like PK just fought better as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I watched.
Yeah, they were really good at stripping apart the team.
I watched the first 4 games. I did not watch the finals.
You need to watch the finals match.
Thank you for the follow, Hanada Cookie. Dave's
though,
here, man. Dave is here, man.
I know it's hard to like go and watch it because you already know who won, but there were some really good plays that Ghost had, and it was so disappointing to watch it just all go down the drain. Somebody asked Panda Cat, "Why did y'all throw those games at Worlds?"
Oh, how did he react to that?
He was like, he looked at the camera and he goes, that's a good question, man.
Who's in the room behind me? Nobody. There's a dog.
There's a mirror behind him.
That's me.
That might be what you're seeing.
Hi, me. But yeah.
Yeah, but both teams performed exceptionally, but like
especially PK's run, every match they had went to 5 games.
Yeah.
Except for who was their first match? Oh, E United. E United went 3 games.
Sometimes I wish you could hear their comms.
So they stopped doing the listen-ins because people would say wild shit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't fit for broadcast.
I know, but I wish they did.
Dave, you were in a car accident. Wait, time out. Dave, what happened?
Well, he's okay.
Before work, not in my car. I'm gonna have to kick Dave's ass. Great. You're gonna get a car accident, then I had to hit you with the fucking truck.
Get to hit you with a car.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that'd be super sick because I could just like imagine the conversation after the 4th match and PK just being like, "Dude, we have to win. I'm like, get shit together. We won the first 2 games. We obviously can do this. Like, get your shit together and let's go."
I just think Ghost I just think Ghost fell apart. Like they showed signs of life in game 3 and 4, but mostly that looked like frustration. It mostly looked like frustration.
Yeah.
But
it was tripping me out that like every time they showed Paul, he was just like,
yeah, Paul was straight chilling.
just chilling. Like every time they showed him, he's just like leaned over, just playing.
Yo, did Cuvo hit his chair?
I don't know.
Oh, that meme that meme is amazing. I love the meme because like dead ass, it was like, say you're sitting here like I am, and you just got up and just turned around and just your chair.
Was he mad?
Like no, he was hyped.
Oh, okay.
Because it was when he beat SSG and he just punched his fucking chair.
Oh.
Which I don't. Out of all the things to punch, why the chair? But that's fine.
I mean, I guess it's better than his monitor or his keyboard.
That's fair.
I feel like a Sith Lord.
You feel like a Sith Lord, or you look like a Sith Lord?
Well,
because the answer is yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Worlds was sick. I was really sad that SSG got bumped. Like,
yeah, me too.
Immediately. Those were the boys. A lot of careers ended this year. A lot of people are retiring.
Yeah.
Adapting's retiring.
Adapting's retiring?
Adapting's retiring. Adapting, Cherry. Probably more bits and bobs that like really like haven't just come out and like.
Do you think they'd come back?
Retirement. I think Cherry does. I don't think Adapting does. It's just like if Raffer comes back.
Are they being like? Is it like a forced retirement, or are they choosing to?
They're choosing to.
But Cherry said he would. I'm guessing. I'm guessing Cherry said he would.
Cherry, I see. Okay, so Cherry's from Egypt, and last year when he played for Renegades, he had to get what's called because like Egypt has mandatory military service. He had to get a deferment. I don't know how long the deferment was for.
Oh, so he has to go.
I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know if the deferment was just for a year and then he had to get another one and he's not gonna get another one or what. Yeah. But I know last year specifically, that's one of the holdups of why Renegades took so long to get into the league was because he had to get a military deferment.
Damn.
So honestly, I'd be surprised if Raffer comes back simply because like, unless he can bring his girl with him.
Yeah. Because
he's engaged. But they also own a house in wherever they are.
Yeah. So I know we were talking about that the other day.
Which I don't know about y'all, but being away from my significant other for a fucking year would like make me want to brain myself.
Yeah.
Especially like I guess in the military, like you could prep for that, but this is like esports. And then like once you got here, like COVID happened, and then so you couldn't go home.
So with them getting rid of the orgs, is that them? Are they getting rid of like team houses?
So what the org situation is exactly is basically orgs don't do fuck all for Smite.
Well, yeah.
So what they did is they upped all because I guess like a conversation to touch on is like why they got rid of them and then like kind of like trickle back to the point is they got rid of the orgs because last year, which was the first year that they had the orgs, teams could negotiate for their salary. Well, apparently this year the orgs found out that they could just pay the players the minimum that the league requires, and they don't give a fuck because the league pays the bill. So like the org is actually doing nothing. Yeah. Because the players also got a stipend for housing that was outside of their salary.
Mm-hmm. So basically, the leagues decided to fuck everybody over, and Hi-Rise was like, "Nah."
Not necessarily. I wouldn't necessarily say fuck everybody over, but like they didn't do anything either. Like it's one of those like they did nothing for good or for ill. Like they just existed. Like you used their branding, and that was about it. And branding is important, but if these orgs branding is not bringing in new players, what's the point? Yeah. You know, because Smite's one of those games that grows by word of mouth. It doesn't grow by marketing anymore. Even though it's sick as fuck and you should all play it. But that's besides the point. But so this year they upped all the player salaries.
Mm-hmm.
They included the housing stipend in the salary increase so that players have more flexibility when it comes to their housing situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because before
now they can choose what they want.
Right, before the org was responsible. So like you could be roommates, like you could have 4 or 5 bodies in one house and say it's you, me, Refined, Otter, and Peyton, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Refined never does the fucking dishes and Otter never takes out the trash, and you feel like you have to do all the housing responsibility because no one else is like picking up out after themselves and stuff. So like you got that tension building in the house, and
on top of the tension that builds when you actually play together.
And then if you lose, that obviously like creates a conversation.
Yo, what the fuck? This is all because you didn't do the fucking dishes.
Bro, you know what, man? I'm tired of your shit. You ain't rotating fast enough. You can't do the fucking dishes. Like, you a whole bitch. Fight on site. Let's go outside right now. Actually, I'd fight in my living room in that situation. Fuck the bullshit. Yeah, like, if we all live here.
Take your headset off. Let's go.
Square up, pussy. But also, I know a weird negotiating factor that now this is one of those, like, this is gossip quotation marks. Last year, one of the reasons why Wolfie, the mid laner for Obey, didn't play is because he asked the org he asked whatever org he was pitching to for a higher salary and an apartment for just him and his fiance, and they shot that shit down.
He was like, "No."
They were like, "Nah, you don't meet the brother." But that's what that conversation like comes back of, like, you could bring your girl with you, if you could figure out the budgetary constraints.
Yeah.
Because the other option was commute. And most of the players
could drive there every day. Yeah, because no one lives, most of them don't live that close to Atlanta.
The farthest distance commute wise, I think that people made was Final K lives in Florida. He lives in like the Orlando-ish area or something like that, and he would drive up to Atlanta and drive home. Which is why if we got on a team, I could drive up to Atlanta and drive back.
Like 2 hours? Shit.
Yeah. We could carpool.
Easy. Me, you, and Otter could carpool.
Nuh-uh, Otter lives in bumfuck Alabama.
Yeah, but he could come over here.
That's true.
Right with us.
But he a minor. You guys stay home.
He ain't that far away. He's in Birmingham or wherever the fuck. Something like that.
I mailed him something once, and it's like 4 hours away.
Oh yeah, you sent him that headset, right?
Yeah. I wonder if he still uses that. I never asked him.
Season 8 map.
Season 8 map is dope. There's a lot of shit to figure out with it. Apparently, we all got to go to Six Flags, is what Dave says.
I'm down.
I'm down. When everything opens back up, I'm down. It could be the trip. It could be the trip for those that can't go on the beach trip.
Yeah.
Or it'd be the trip that we go on before the beach trip anyway. Yeah. But like the people that don't want to go on the beach trip, we all go to Six Flags and then like, all right, see you later. And then the rest of us go to the beach. That'd be sick. That'd be flames, actually. But Season 8 map is really solid. Supposedly, the solo lane start at back minis. Go back minis to blue to wave. I don't think I like it. I think people can't do fucking math, but because the PTS is down, I cannot like
try it.
Just bang it until I can figure it out.
What are you talking about? The math, like how fast?
Yes, speed is, because the thing is one of the things on the current season 7 map that fucks people is what what is referred to as creep RNG, which is when two waves clash, whose head creep dies first.
Mm-hmm.
Because with good RNG, you get to wave and you still have all 6 of your creeps.
Mm-hmm.
Bad RNG is you have less than 6.
Mm-hmm.
So people have like, I think the PTS wasn't long enough for people to test the optimization
Mm-hmm.
of it.
Well, see, like tonight I was playing, and there were like 3 games I played solo, or 2 because the third one I decided to do it. But 2 games I played where I started at blue, and they started in lane, and they were just like, it felt like they were miles ahead of me in level. Like they weren't, but it just felt like they were so far ahead because of that. And so I was like, I'm not starting at blue anymore. Like this is not the way to go. Like because if I start, unless they're starting at blue too, but then if they're starting at blue and I start with the wave, then I have the same advantage that they had against me that game. You know what I mean?
So the issue in the situation, or how you counter it, I guess, is even if you start at blue and they start in wave, you're on the back foot, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Like you are at most gonna have a goal deficit because the plan, like your course of action, if that happens, is instead of going up to meet the wave, is go directly to your tower.
Mm-hmm.
And then as the wave comes to you, you try to clear it as fast as you can, and you will lose the gold for the tower hits. Like,
Yeah.
but
But
you
you
will
get the
still
XP.
get the XP, and the XP is the most important part at that point.
Yeah.
That's how you catch up in that situation. Because the thing is starting in lane, typically you don't get the experience for the blue buff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Unless you get there like just in time.
yeah. But your jungler also has to have the wherewithal to realize, oh, you're starting in lane. I have to change my pathing
Mm-hmm.
so that you still get this XP.
Yeah.
And a lot of people won't do that. They'll just go and drop your buff so you won't get the XP for it.
Yeah. They'll be like, bye. I did what I was supposed to do. Bye.
Yeah, they'll just be like, I gotta do my thing. I'm leaving. Bye.
I gotta go help mid. Bye.
Which mid in season 8 is gonna be
Yeah,
fucking
that
dumpster
side
fire.
camp's crazy. And the walls right there,
Dumpster.
dumb too, because people can hide behind them. People can come out of jungle on that side and hide behind the pillars.
Mm-hmm.
Nasty.
I feel like jungle just ganks mid on cooldown. Like,
Yep.
fuck it. Just gank him over and over.
Pink mid. Take this Scorpo.
The mid meta is back to being super safe. Like, you gotta play safe gods.
No more glass cannons.
Well, like, a glass cannon can still be safe. Like, Scylla is safe.
Well, Scylla, yeah, but there's a lot of others that aren't.
Yeah. Especially with, like, the movement speed. Like, every movement speed item got a slight nerf to it. So, season 8 is going to be difficult for people to optimize their, like, movement and their rotation speed and stuff like that. Because of how much wider the map is.
Well, that and the pathing's different too now. Because they moved all the walls.
That's why, like, that's why I enjoyed playing solo the other day on PTS, because I could just, like, you know what, I'm gonna stay in my fucking lane and fight this guy, and then, you know, when I rotate, I played gods that had, like, strong rotations, like Ratatasker and stuff like that, where I could just like boink your ass, just pop up and be like, here I am, I'm killing your whole team because I'm the soul laner. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. So it's gonna be sick. Yeah. I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy the season 8 map. I'm gonna fucking grind rank like all the time. I think I'm gonna play ranked on deadass like all my level 30 accounts.
Nice. I might play it
Scott
on my
Pilgrim
alt,
game
maybe.
will be resurrected by limited run. It will be available on Switch and PlayStation in February. If I haven't played it, apparently it plays like Streets of Rage. Yeah, the Scott Pilgrim game, I actually played it on Xbox 360.
I'll say I played that before too. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It does play like Streets of Rage.
Mm-hmm.
But it's based more on the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie's good as fuck.
Solo Lane is going to be incredibly different in season 8.
I mean, all of it is going to be incredibly different.
I think with the addition of Bluestone, assassins become extremely viable in Solo. Yeah. Well, depending on the assassin. Like
if it's an ability-based assassin, yeah.
Yeah, but then you have like the weird caveats like Humbots. Humbots would never be good in Solo. He's just not designed to be. Naja might be good.
Mm-hmm.
Arachne will be bad. Baka could be average.
Mm-hmm. Well, Naja's would only apply on the ring, right?
Yeah. Naja or the ring and the sash.
Does the sash do damage?
Yeah, and they buffed the sash too.
That would work then. Let's say if it's only one ability, it's kind of trash. King Arthur is going to be dummy with Bluestone.
That's the only god I lost lane with on PTS. Was King Arthur.
Really?
Lost lane against a tier.
But you also said this because the tier was a better tier than you were King Arthur.
Yeah, it's true. But as of everything, like that's the only god I lost lane against because mana sustain is still an issue for King Arthur even with Bluestone.
Yeah.
ADC meta is going to be exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
I think actually the ADC items are busted. All of them are busted.
That's toll.
I think honestly,
you can even do Bluestone and.
I think the sleeper one is the fucking that leather cowl or whatever, the one that gives you 10% lifesteal, because 10% is a fucking lot of lifesteal.
Mm-hmm.
For however much gold.
And you pair that with Devos instead of Death's Toll?
Mm-hmm.
Dummy.
It's still strong. It's really strong.
Or you just go straight into trance and you've already got your healing dummy numbers. Build trains and then build fucking, if you're still ability based hunter, you could then go Soul Eater as well.
Soul Eater's bad on hunters. Like no matter how you slice it.
Really?
Yeah, it just doesn't.
I might make it work.
It doesn't like it doesn't burst right.
Yeah.
Because like the optimum example is like Ull, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ull just is better with different items.
That's fair. You're better with like Heartseeker.
Yeah.
Heartseeker is
Bay.
It's Bay.
But also Bluestone benefits Ull because there is one of the it's not the brute, just the others. I think it's corrupted Bluestone or whatever that gives you attack speed late game.
Mm-hmm.
It like siphons attack speed, which that'll be super strong on any ADC.
Yeah.
Also, Bumba's hammer is busted. Bumba's hammer is actually broken. Like if you actually watch,
you see camps or whatever.
No, that's Seer. That's Seer.
Mm-hmm.
Seer of the Jungle, and then not Protector of the Jungle, but the other one. But Bumba's is like regular ass Bumba's mask, Bumba's whatever, Assassin's Blessing, however the fuck you want to say it. But like Bumba's hammer gives you true damage on your next auto attack after doing an ability, and it reduces the cooldown of your abilities by 1 second. Some shit like that. So like if you're an ability spammy individual, like you just spam it, just keep fucking hitting people, and it heals you. It's a fucking lot. It's a lot going on.
That banner too.
Spartan flag.
Spartan flag. Looks dumb. Like if the enemy team has one and you don't, like you just lose team fights. It's dumb.
If I don't think you automatically lose, but you're definitely on the back foot.
Yeah, because that's a lot of extra damage.
I mean, 10% because it's 10% damage. It's not like a flat damage, which
yeah.
This is, mind you, this is all speculation based off of the PTS. This is not live client stuff. The patch for live client goes live in like 2 weeks, I think. So they could release a balance change between now and then.
Yeah.
Items I want to see balanced is I want to see some kind of mana added to Mannequin Scepter, even if it's just MP5 or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to see Death Toll nerf. I want to see Spartan flag nerf.
Yeah. Spartan flag should be like 7.
No, I don't think it should be I don't think it should be percentage. I think it should just be like 30 power or something like that.
Yeah. Like 30 fizz and then like
60 magical.
60 magic or 50 magic or something.
Because 10% is a fucking lot going on, brother.
Yeah, especially if you're late game and everyone's full build, and then they get a free extra 10% damage.
One observation I've made about Season 8 is you cannot let the game go that long.
Yeah.
You can't. Like you should do everything in your power to not do that. Honestly, this last Worlds run by PK is a testament to that. Because when you let both teams be 50 minutes, 3K pots, all the the whole 9 yards, like you've got to.
Yeah.
It boils down to who gets, like when it comes to like your ADCs, like who gets the lucky crit or who manages to catch someone with their 1 second on their movement ability or something like that. Like it boils down to that much. And you don't want your margin of error to be that tiny.
Yeah. Because you get fucked. Mega.
Because everyone being level 20 is fine. But everyone being level 26 slotted with bullshit pots is not.
And Spartan flag.
And then it boils down to who has Spartan flag and who doesn't.
That's what I was saying. Like if you run it, like you let the enemy team, like you're winning and you drag it to the end and they get Spartan flag, they're gonna come out swinging in them team fights.
Because 10%, because at that point 10% means more than raw power.
Yeah. It'd be big, dummy. Well, it'd be fun when they polish everything and balance everything. It'll be really nice because they're gonna have to. I mean, it's like the point I made where those items are gonna be stupid in game modes outside of Conquest, so they're gonna have to nerf them in some way. Like at least some of them.
Honestly, like
or at least do like they did with these, where they made them different items.
So I was sitting there.
Like in Joust, it's like attacker's blessing and like specialist blessing and shit like that.
Yeah, they got rid of all that too.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think they should keep that mindset as to in Joust and Arena having different starter items.
I know the jungle ones go out the window for sure.
Yeah.
But like, I was sitting there talking to my wife when like we were going over patch notes or whatever. I was like, yeah, if these are the items that go to live client, I'm never touching a mode outside of Conquest again.
Yeah,
because these items will not be balanced.
Especially Joust. Arena probably wouldn't be too bad. I mean, it might, but Joust would be fucking dumb. Assault would be stupid. Assault would be very stupid. Well, I guess at that point, Arena would be very stupid too. Then everything would be dumb, basically.
Because if you think about it, Joust is already like really unbalanced. So think about like these starters in Joust, like you're not having fun anymore. No one is having fun anymore.
Yeah, especially if you have someone, people tease. So you have someone you have people build 3 warriors and they all start with bluestone.
Two Fizz and a magical. 2 people build bluestone. 1 person build conduit.
Mm-hmm.
You can delete somebody at level 3, like off rip. They just die.
Easy.
And then fuck you if you don't build a starter item. Like you automatically lose.
Who would actually is going to be pretty good with bluestone that we don't think we mentioned like at all? Odin.
No, Odin be bad.
I don't know, because like I guess maybe not. Maybe because you still have to use like 2 of his to get it to affect once. But then his stun would affect, right?
Yeah.
Or would it proc on the like shockwave that goes out?
It'll proc on the pulse.
Well, maybe not then. Because I was thinking like his jump and then his bomb popping.
Odin, this in season 8 is gonna be dead ass relegated to jungler support. He will not be able to solo at all. Cucullin's really good with bluestone, but also you can run Death's Toll. You can run, and then something that people didn't think to consider is like running War Flag in solo lane. Because if you think about it, you could run 2 people with War Flag, like your solo and your support. One build Spartan Flag, one build the other one, and just fuck, Because I'm pretty confident that the auras of War Flag or Spartan Flag don't stack. Like I would assume so.
If you could give your team 20%. Stupid. Like you think 10 sounds dumb. 20 would be fucking crazy. 20 would be really crazy. 20 had me wanting to never play Smite ever again in my life.
How was going back and playing after playing PTS?
It was weird. I was like like we played the first match and like as soon as me and Otter walked to duo lane, I was like, this feels so different. I was like, because literally the last time I played was on season 8. And then I play and it's like, nah, season 8. I was like, this feels weird.
That's the one thing that I really hate about like
it felt so different.
That's one of the things I hate about like the really big changes, because like you grind PTS, because we played a fucking lot of games on PTS.
Yeah.
I feel like going back to before is cringe. Because like most of the time it's just you're like, this map is so not balanced. Like, because you played on season 8, you see all the like glaring flaws of season 7. Like, these items suck. This item sucks. This build sucks. This build is overpowered. This build is overpowered. Like,
dude, literally the whole time I was like, why can't I just like have bluestone right now? Like what? Like, why can't I just have bluestone right now? Why can't I have bluestone and these other things that are nice that season 7 doesn't have? Otter was like, imagine you're trying to steal back camps and the door's open and no one's there, and then all of a sudden you get Loki ulted.
Imagine. The doors are like one of the sickest things.
Yeah.
Like actually the map. Because one, it makes your level 1 like push out to where you're going.
Yeah.
Crazy fast.
Yeah, because you don't have to walk around and into the jungle.
But also like the siege. Now, granted, I dead ass. I want to clip Otter dying so hard.
Oh, when he got stuck in the door.
So like, I'm just like, yeah, Otter, you just open the door. He's like, the door doesn't work if you're on the enemy team. I was like, yeah, it does. And then like door opens, I walk out, and Otter's like, okay. And he comes up behind me, and he just couldn't get the door to open. The shit was crazy.
He got.
He got. It was pretty pog. It was a poggers moment, as they say.
I'm sure he felt the opposite. He probably felt like it was pretty anti-pog.
He was playing tier support. He deserved what he got. Honestly, warrior support's gonna be really fucking strong.
Warrior support's gonna be dumb. Especially with Bluestone. Bluestone's just dumb. In general.
But it's not as dumb as people think. Because protections do save you.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb, but like it looks more dumb on paper than it does actually applying it. But it's still pretty dumb when you do apply it. But you're right. It's not like too terribly bad.
Because your prot scaling will protect you.
Yeah.
Now, if you get ganked by a set at level 4 and set's got Bluestone and you die, you're gonna blame Bluestone. Like you are. That's just gonna happen. Which imagine playing set in fucking casuals, you fucking try hard.
Yeah.
Shout out to me, I do it. But when I play, I play set solo. So with set solo is fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Imagine not being able to play set.
Me.
Could be.
I can't do it, dude.
Bro, it's so easy. You start with the 1, and then you get the 3, and then you get the 2 again, and then you get the 1 again, and you max the 1, then you max the 3, then you max the 2.
I like King Arthur though. Like I played him a couple games in a row, and he's pretty fun.
So King Arthur's like skill cap. I've been
talking shit on him recently. Like he's fun. I understand why people play him.
As Peyton sent me a snap of her fucking playing crit King Arthur. Fucking nerd.
LOL. Did she win?
I don't know. Let me ask.
Did you win, son?
Did you win, son? Okay. She ain't opened my last snap, so we'll wait and see.
But King Arthur's, he's fun.
Yeah.
Otter told me how to auto cancel with him. You like auto 3, auto 3, auto 2, auto.
Mm-hmm.
And you like
you'll like fly, yeah.
He was like, yeah, that's how you get back to lane faster. I was like, oh fuck.
Which
super quick.
Like let's have a conversation real quick.
And then imagine building Talisman of Energy too.
Imagine. Yo, it's so nice to have Otter back around.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine
having the boy.
Also, like one of the things that Uber just like hypes me the fuck up about Otter being around is Otter is as good as me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just like, oh, it's so fun. It's so fun because like we can just chill. We yelled at people for being cringe and then just dumpstered them. Like when the rank grind starts, me and Otter Q is gonna be lethal. We wait, like you just need a little bit knowledge. Mm-hmm. You'll be right there. Because honestly, when you started playing again, like you improved so fast.
Yeah.
Like you improved so fast. This shit was ridiculous. So just like think about all these lethal Qs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, like if we grinded as hard as Peyton does, which shout out to Peyton for fucking being on the Smite grind. She literally put in 90 hours in 2 weeks. She's gonna
be the first female pro player.
No, she'll be the second because Alyssa was the first one.
That's right. Should be the first one to win Worlds.
I don't know. Who on her team? Am I on the team? If I'm not on the team, if I'm not on the team, she don't win Worlds.
Otter and Aaron? What do you mean?
We'd be the first team that won with 2 women on our team.
Good facts. You know, I think I'd be down. Like if we like made a team and entered something, I would opt out to play support to let Peyton play solo, and then me and Otter just farm the duo lane. Aaron mid and you jungle.
Dab on
do it again. Be the next PBM.
Now, mind you, with the new meta, my solo is lethal.
Yeah,
it is actually overpowered.
We don't have anyone else to play jungle, so I'm sorry.
That's true. That's true. But like my solo is, because I used to grind Smite in the meta that is, like reaching back around, like that meta.
It's like the solo meta.
Hey Jacob, I'm gonna get first blood in about 30 seconds. Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, Thomas.
Bop.
First blood. Oh, there it is.
Bop.
I got first blood that match I played Ratatasker in the Guan Yu. Mm-hmm. He could suck my dick. Rat solo with Bluestone is strong.
Yeah. You just throw acorns at people.
No. Dash on them. No. You actually use the two.
The spin?
You spin. You spin the wave. Like you start at level 1 with the spin. Then you get the acorn. And so you I was matched up with the Guan Yu. Mm-hmm. So by the time I hit level 2 was first wave clash. I could spin. He would Talus Assault. I would stun him out of it. And then he would die. Mm-hmm. And then you just do that.
Man, can't beat my ass if you can't deplete my my protections.
Or you can't. A lot of people forget that Rat 2 prot shreds too.
Oh yeah.
The secret to Ratatasker, and you can fucking file this way in the notes.
2-1-3 or 2.
No, yeah, it's itemization. You don't get an acorn at level 1. You buy tier 1 of an item. Then you get tier 2 of your acorn. Then you finish item. Then you go back and get acorn. Like you do not finish acorn first. You will lose all of your pressure because of how expensive it is.
I thought it was the same price as boots.
No, it's way more expensive. It's like 20-something hundred gold. It's like 2,200 gold.
That's stupid. This battle is stupid. Stay right here. I'll be back, okay? I definitely always felt like Rat has had one of the best voice packs.
He does. Especially like the especially the cosplay, the Fenrir cosplay. I am Fenrir. Bringer of Ragnarok. Or he says some dumb shit like that. He's just talking shit and he's a fucking squirrel. Let's fight. Yo, that's my favorite voice line in Smite. Yo, I'm sorry. I'd love to talk about Smite. Like I could dead ass start a Smite podcast and be like, yo, we just gonna do this.
Change our podcast to be a Smite podcast. I'm down.
Don't tempt me because I'll fucking do it. No, we gotta talk about anime too.
Okay.
You know what fucking sucks? League of Legends. Fuck y'all.
Agreed.
Your community is toxic as fuck.
Game's trash.
The game is fine. It's serviceable. Like, I don't mind playing League. I never, like, like you, okay. When you were fine, we're like, yo, let's go play League. I was like, oh, fine.
And we were playing it for the meme.
Yeah. But I played it and I'm like, okay, this game is fine. And then, somebody told me to have common sense and then try to dissect me as a human being. And I'm just like, no, I don't like this game.
You would die if someone robbed you. Like, what?
What are you talking about? Yeah, no. 0 out of 10. And I was like, you're right. Thank you for proving the community is toxic. I'll try again next year. Plus, Riot's a shitty company. Fuck them.
They do make some bomb ass K-pop though.
Yeah.
KDA do be kind of fire.
KDA do be really fire.
Sleep.
I ain't sleeping on KDA.
I know, everybody else is.
Y'all just listen to K-pop. It's fine. What is that? Some kind of weird gems. Oh, the girl messaged me back. What'd she say?
You focus? There we go. Thank. Oh.
No. I was critting though.
There we go.
Well.
Look. Yeah.
This is what is it? The fucking Infinity Gauntlet?
Yep. But it's a ring.
The podcast support.
It's fake as fuck.
You
like
love.
2 totally different shades of gold.
That fakey gold.
This is fake. This is real. This is fake. You watch. It doesn't work. Literally not ticking right now. But it looks cool. I just need a new battery in it.
Word.
I think there's a new season for something tomorrow.
Isn't it slime?
Is it slime?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. I know Black Clover's tomorrow, of course. Oh, just fucking stupid. The original post. There we go. Let's see what's tomorrow. Butterstone is Thursday.
Sick.
Jujutsu Kaisen is Friday. Oh, apparently, there's no way. Apparently, Promised Neverland Season 2 started. Slime is tomorrow. Slime is, well, I guess technically it's today. But, you know, whatever. Same thing. At least that's what this says. January 12th.
Yeah.
For the boy.
Also, y'all, I need chat to vote on hair up or hair down. Jacob said I look pretty. Put my hair down. But I don't know. Look at my flowing.
7 Deadly Sins is Wednesday. What else is there?
Talk Smite or replay Smite? We do both.
Yeah. Let's see about that. Is that even on here?
Down we stand, pretty hair. But pretty hair is so much more handsome than I am. You know what pretty hair designs? Rogue Company. Jacob, we gonna play Rogue Company? We just gonna grind Smite because I dead ass am down to just grind Smite.
I mean, I will play it. I played it the other day and got my fucking ass handed to me. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. I don't know.
Looking at anime stuff?
Yeah, because, like, this shit's saying that Promised Neverland Season 2 should have started, but I'll fucking see that shit anywhere. I wish I could know how to spell. I keep hitting fucking caps lock. Yeah, it says January 8th.
Did the episode not come out?
They're not on Crunchyroll.
Maybe they're somewhere else.
Season 1's on Crunchyroll. I know, it's weird though for them to not, because usually they don't. Midnight. Yeah. Why did it come on? Apparently, it's coming Wednesday to Crunchyroll, but it's already on Funimation. That's weird. Whatever. Can Funimation just hurry up buy out Crunchyroll so we don't have to have this issue anymore?
Could
all
everything
the anime
just
can just
fucking,
be in one place?
Yeah, could just we do that so we don't have this issue. But that's called a monopoly, and we don't like that in
America. Nah, because there's other places that have it. Like there's Netflix. Netflix has original series animes. 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah, but Promised Neverland wouldn't be original. I don't know. I don't understand how it's a Netflix original when the manga exists.
I don't either, but apparently it's a Netflix original.
Whatever. Yeah, you fucked up the animation for the last season, fucker.
Yeah, I heard that too. That's why I haven't even watched it yet, because I heard that
it's really bad. It's actually really bad.
Mm-hmm. I tried to talk to some of my friends about it. We didn't think it was that bad. I'm like, well, do you?
No, it looks like
animation looks like because I went and watched the clips from some of the fights, and I was like, yo, this looks bad. Like I don't even want to watch the season now. But
yeah, let's pivot. Let's pivot back to Smite. let's go, but let's pull it back. So now that you've tasted the season 8 map, what is your glaring issues with season 7?
It feels claustrophobic. Like the jungle fights that we got into today when I was playing, just felt like I couldn't move. Like season 8 feels like you have so much more room to move around. The pathing, I feel like, is a lot harder in season 7 because I caught myself a couple of times like, damn, if this was season 8, I could just walk straight through this way. I wouldn't have to walk around this fucking wall to get to where I'm going. I could just walk straight here.
My issue with season 7 is hunters are way fucking overtuned. Their itemization is so fucking good because you got to think the bow tree gives 40% pen without buying oboe, and then you could buy oboe and clear for free. So what? Who thought this was a good idea?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if you're a fucking tank in that situation.
Yeah, I can hit you a million times in 3 seconds,
and you die. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
I just twang.
My issue is season 7, which I guess extend to season 5, is there was no value really in the blessings evolving.
Yeah.
Just because the blessing evolved, it didn't really mean anything.
But now it's a whole new item because it's what, 2,500? I think it's a flat 2,500, and you have to be level 20 to finish it.
It's
it was 2,000 or 1,500, something anywhere.
So the total cost of the item is 22. So it's 15.
Yeah, I think it's
ish 100 gold, but you have to be level 20, so it doesn't matter.
Or 17.
But that item, that that upgrade is so back in season 2 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Warflag is level 17. But back to season 2 to 4, every role, or not every role,
damn near.
No. Mages had an item
mm-hmm.
that you could buy. That when you bought this item, it was go time. Because it was expensive, but it did a lot, which was Rod. Now you are giving that item to every role in the game, which rewards you for having a lead if you have one.
Wait, what item? What are you talking about?
Back in season 2 to 4, if you bought Rod, you won. If you bought Rod first, the first person to buy Rod, won the game. Because it gave you power based off of your existing power.
Yeah.
So you capped your build with Rod.
But now you're saying that now you're giving it to everyone. What do you mean?
So like the upgraded blessing or upgraded starters or whatever fuck you want to call them, like they're all of them are really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And they give you that, like, assassins right now in season 7 don't have that item that I buy this and I'm now like actually fucking. Like I fucked before, but I fuck different now. I'm giving you long dick style, you know.
Yeah.
And in season 8, they're giving every role that item.
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
In their own way.
I wish we could just play season 8 right now.
Unfortunately, we are stuck on season 7 till the end of January. You know what we ain't talked about though? Tiamat. Which I don't know if y'all know this, but Babylonian mythology is sick as fuck. Because like it's the precursor of the precursor of shit.
Yeah.
Like so like I actually like got into a whole ass conversation at work the other day about the Epic of Gilgamesh, which how the Epic of Gilgamesh works is it was a boy who was arrogant and he was stronger than his peers. But then he was like, you know what? I'm going to go on a journey to find this elixir of immortality. And throughout his journey, he acquires artifacts of power, which are artifacts blessed by the gods to make him strong.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets to the point where he has no equal among men.
Mm-hmm.
So the gods create an opposing force to like kind of try to stall him, which is Aya, his best friend, which also becomes his best friend because it's one of those like in combat you grow to know someone.
Yeah.
And because they were stalemates, like they became friends. And Tiamat is a god of creation, and she kind of can like reset everything. But Tiamat looks cool as fuck.
I wonder if that's gonna be her ult. Be kind of like a Chronos ult.
No,
it rewinds everyone in the battlefield.
No, that's too much.
That'd be
imagine me pressing a button and resetting the whole fucking game.
That'd be wild. You can only use her ult once per match.
I hope she stance changes between a mage and a guardian. That should be sick.
Kind of almost in a way that like Achilles can take his shirt on and off.
Yeah.
But it'd be a stance change instead of you having to go back to a fountain. That'd be sick. In one stance you get a bunch of procs, another stance you get damage.
Hit you with that hot. I'll be your hero. Ooh woo.
Big old dragon snake. Slime better be on fucking Crunchyroll tomorrow. I mean, if not, I'll go find somewhere to watch that shit. Oh no, all this Smite talk got me wanting to play Smite.
You know, yeah, but it makes me want to play Season 8 Smite.
I mean, yeah, but
and like like I've pointed out before, like it's the worst when like all this like Season 7 don't matter to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care anymore. It doesn't matter to me because Season 8 is just so much better.
Yep.
Like
I agree. Wholeheartedly.
So you know what? This is a weird, like, I guess this is a weird pivot, but it's fine. Like, tell me your best experiences playing Smite. Like, why did you start playing? What really like makes you happy playing it? Because in most competitive atmospheres, like it's just slamming the button and being done with it. Like, like that's my personal experience with COD and like Halo and stuff like that is just like I remember having the boys just slamming queues all day. So like what makes Smite like stand out to you, and what makes Smite like enjoyable for you?
The fact that it has all these different gods and shit in it that you can play as. But I think I started playing because I remember like playing a little while and like just playing it every now and then, like here and there with y'all. And I had seen it one time. I went on like a basically like a field trip with the youth group I was in when I still went to church, and the guys that I was like staying with, because we were like staying in a dorm on a campus somewhere, and the guys I was staying with were playing it. I remember being like, "Yo, this looks cool as fuck." And then like we started playing it, and then we played it for a little while. Not too long after we started playing, the first world championship happened for it, and we were like, "Yo, this is cool. Like, let's watch this." And that Worlds was hype as fuck. Hinata Cookie, thank you for the follow. And Hobby's better.
Wow, that's rude.
We're not talking about right now.
Check the last podcast for the Naruto discussion.
Yeah. But that Worlds was sick as fuck. Found you. Yeah, I'm the other guy. But that Worlds was sick as fuck. And I think that got me really hyped to play it like the first go around. And then like we just all fell out of it and shit. And then just I guess just really just having friends, like it's always a game that like I know most of my friends play. And they're like, "Hey man, wanna play Smite? Let's play Smite. We're gonna play Smite. Okay, we're playing Smite." And then we just play Smite for forever. But what makes me feel the happiest playing, like my best, like I guess like my feel good moments is like when I can hit my combos really well. Because like I know you've probably heard me say it before, where I've like done something really cool, or like felt like I hit my combos really well and be like, I'm so fucking good at this game. Because it just makes you feel good. Or like when I can like when I fucking strap my juke shoes on and I'm like just dodging the fuck out of everything, like that shit makes me feel good. But I guess that's really it for the most part. Fragging, really. Fragging makes you feel good in any game, so applies to Smite as well.
My history with Smite comes with me being pretentious, I guess. So like y'all at the time, like I walked into Smite, like y'all had already transitioned to being PC gamers, and I was still a console pleb, and I dead ass got Smite because it was going to be on the Xbox One.
Yeah,
dead ass. And I was like, yo, if I learn this game now, I'll be real good when it comes out on console. Big, you know? So I played with a controller
on
for like 3 years.
Yeah. I remember.
And I got good. Like, I got good with a controller. I was like, man. And I watched the first Worlds, and the first Worlds was the fucking hypest shit I had ever seen in life. And I'm sitting there like, yo, what if I got good at Smite? Right? And so, like, I tried, and I didn't really go anywhere because I was playing on with a controller.
Yeah.
And when I finally, like, unleashed the shackles that were holding me back, I was like, yo, I'm gonna play Smite. And then right when I was like, yo, I'm really digging Smite, everyone was like, nah, Chief, we play other stuff. Okay. Well, I still love Smite, so I'm gonna keep up with this.
I mean, I feel that though because I do enjoy playing other games. But I do like Smite.
And like I sat
there. I don't think
and
I like it like as much as you or like Otter or Peyton, but I like it well enough.
She hits them cues different. I don't ever hit them cues like that. Shit. But I started playing. And I started like even when I stopped playing, I never stopped learning.
Yeah.
Like
Because you still watched.
I watched like that's probably 90% of my Twitch consumption was watching Smite, playing Smite, watching Smite, playing jungle practice, sitting if I can get this tech down. As gods came out, like understanding how they worked, still kind of passively playing, still watching, still playing a little bit, mostly against bots, and then like you feel like bots make you feel like Billy Badass because duh.
And you play against a real player and you get mollywopped and you're like, ah, shit.
And then it got to a point where that stopped. That was my thing. Was like I was like this theory of how this worked. Like when I could put it into application and do stuff, that was like, yo, I'm actually good at this game. And then like I had a small tenure of about 6 months of playing Smite on console, which I was in bronze. I don't give a fuck. I was in bronze because the console audience is different. But I was like, yo, I can play this game. I'm not sure other people can play this game, but I can play this game. And I just decided to grind it. And what feels like overnight, the gap, like, okay, so the gap, like if you were to take the gap between I started playing and y'all were already playing, like I felt like that shit was this far.
Yeah.
But then like everyone took the break or whatever, and then everyone came back, and then now y'all were here, and I was way up here. Like I was exponentially better. Like I'm, and I think I admit that probably that drew some kind of division amongst my friends because the people that used to be miles better than me at Smite were no longer miles better than me. I was much better than them. I had the knowledge, I had the mechanics, I had everything that I thought that they had before in spades. Like this is a weird anime reference, but like there's a little arc in Rurouni Kenshin where a guy's family is murdered by a marauder or whatever, and he trains to be a samurai for forever, and he trains and just out here doing shit, and then he finally faces the guy down, and he's like, you're the guy that killed my family because you're the ultimate swordsman, and this is gonna be a battle to the death, and then he just like one taps the guy. And like that's how I felt when everyone came back to Smite. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Y'all were like so much better than me. And that margin is now infinitely smaller. And honestly, almost in the inverse. Which is where like I can come off as like very abrasive. When it's just like, hey, don't do that. Which I've tried to work on my wording.
Yeah, and, like, I think a lot of it came off as arrogance too.
Yeah, which is the issue that Ricky has. Which I don't disagree with his point, but I wish he would have had a larger sample size. Is my only thing. Because
not just like just the one time,
right? As well as I do that that's not the kind of relationship that I ever have had with people.
Yeah.
But I can understand how it would come off that way.
Yeah.
Because like we're entering season 8. I also
think it would have been different if we would have actually all been in a Discord call together too.
But like we're entering season 8 of Smite, and I have kept up with it since season 1, and that's not necessarily true for everybody.
Yeah.
Like I have been here as the game has grown, and I have been
like 1 through 3?
1 through probably 3, and then
I fell
5,
off like 4 and 5. And
it was like
started coming back around like 6, and then really came back in 7.
Yeah, like just the time of all of us, like, is vastly different. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm very proud of the strides I've made in the game, and I feel like I can really take that somewhere. And it's just really hard to like watch my friends not love this thing that we used to love the same way that I do, I guess. Yeah. But who knows? Maybe people will come back for season 8 because it's so different. Yeah. Plus, Gilgamesh is hype as fuck.
Tiamat's hype as fuck.
Then your wife started playing and you got mid-diffed.
What's that thing in your closet? This is a FedEx box. This has the motherboard that I ordered that came dead. And I still have it. Because I was a lazy bitch and didn't feel like sending it back to get my money back. So basically wasted like $150, but whatever. It's fine.
Also, 2 points. Shout out to Dave for the 17-month resub. Holy shit. 17 months is a long time. Also, Dave says, play Mario Maker. I will teach and will play Smite. Please teach me. I will play and please teach Smite. Wow. Dave out here trying to learn how to play Smite.
You're not a cookie. Said, dude, I saw your address. I said, no, you didn't. And then she put eyes. He or she put eyes.
Ooh, woo, eyes. But yeah, Smite makes me feel alpha as fuck.
Yeah, same. She. Okay. I did want to assume, but I kind of assumed you were female, but
Hinata is hype.
Hinata is
so
but Hinabi though.
I could love Hinata and introduce myself as Hinata on online.
We're streaming.
We're gaming, bros.
We're not even gaming. We could swap to the Smite stream.
I'm down to switch to Smite stream.
I'm here for it.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little drunk, but I'm down.
I'm down for the Smite stream. Smite stream, Pog stream.
Aaron says, listen. I'm listening. I've played for like 800 hours.
You want to stream now? Do it.
I'm still trash.
You're gonna stream me? Sick.
Ooh woo.
I'm fine with it.
Listen, does everyone pass the age of consent? Yes or no?
Streaming you. Nice. So you'd basically just be hosting me. I'm fine with it. It's cool. More power to you.
Season 8 Smite sick. You should play it. You should watch it. You should keep up with it. Check the Discord because I'm going to spam the fuck out of it. Please make sure you follow the Discord for updates for either me or Jacob going live. I know Jacob's consistency schedule has been like kind of wonky.
Yo, I dead ass just be getting like anxiety, bro. I'd be like, man, I want to stream. Be like,
bro, listen. when I had that problem, you know what I did? I just pressed the button. Fuck it.
You just like fuck it.
Fuck it.
You pressed the fuck it button.
Jacob, you have much more fuck it than I do. Like, so you should be able to just do it.
Shit gets in my head. I'm like, I can't.
You know, all right. Here's the deal. We're about to do a stream. We're about to play Smite. About to do the thing, right? I won't stream, so go watch Jacob's stream. All right, boys? That's the deal.
Kind of crazy shit.
Do that shit. Jacob's like 2 followers away from fucking affiliate.
6.
Really?
Yeah, I think I lost some folks.
Oh, yikes.
Rest in peace.
No, I know that feeling.
So.
Trust me.
I'm not really tripping. It happens.
Wait till sub decay hits you. Like your heart hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah, We about to play some Smite after these messages. And I say these messages because I gotta turn Streamlabs off to stream Smite.
See?
But I'm not gonna stream. Jacob's gonna stream. Go watch Jacob. Be back in like
sauce on my titties.
Be back in like 10 minutes. Because I gotta pee.
Yeah, we're gonna take a short little break and we'll be right back. I will be back.
After these messages.